Okay. All right. Hi. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself and your study abroad
Yeah,
experiences?
my name's Matthew Zora. I'm a senior mechanical engineer here at Pitt, and my study abroad experience was the month-long program for Pitt's Engineering of the Renaissance in Florence.
Great. Maybe you can tell me a little bit about that program and why you chose
Yeah,
to do that one.
it was the entire month of May, and the reasons I chose it was I've always wanted to go to Italy, so it was kind of a win-win to be able to one go to Italy and kind of mark that off my book, but then also go and take actual engineering classes that I could get credit for here at Pitt and be able to learn something different that I wouldn't be able to experience here, like in Pitt's classroom.
Great. Maybe you can tell me a little bit about how this experience influenced you in terms of your career choices or just how it affected you.
Well, I would say first it affected me in a very positive manner, just because I don't know, it opened my eyes up to a lot of like new culture. I'd been to Canada when I was like 8, and that was about my travel experience. Besides going to like Florida and stuff like that, so being able to go to Italy by myself, um, with people I knew though, is definitely a big experience and helped me grow as a person a lot that way. But in regards to like the interviews, stuff like that, it really benefited me a lot. Um, just it always came up in conversation during an interview.
Oh, great. Well, maybe you can tell me a little bit about how you listed that experience on your resume and how you maybe talked about it during an interview.
Yeah, so the way I had my resume set up was at the top I had my personal contact information and like the usual, but then right below it I had um, my education, and I had Pitt, my actual degree, and then right below it I listed my study abroad experience and put just a short tidbit of engineering, like studied engineering of the Renaissance in Florence, and it was always like the second question I got. The first was about Pitt, what am I studying, where am I from, etc. Second question would be, tell me about this. And it was always a really awesome thing to have on my resume, because either one, we would have a couple-minute conversation just about like Italy. Um, what people won't tell you is that interviewers love to hear themselves talk.
Oh, yeah, of
Interviewers
course.
love to hear themselves talk. So whenever they have like recently gone to Italy or something, they'll tell you about their experience, and that's a really good thing. And then, they would just ask, what did you do? And to be able to tell them, we learned about Brunelleschi and the Duomo, and all the different engineering of the Renaissance, um, designs and inventions that came out of it. It was just a really good experience. The job I ended up accepting, my interview kind of ended at my study abroad experience, because the interviewer's point was he didn't care about my GPA or anything. He knew I went to Pitt, and it's a good engineering program, so he knew he didn't have to worry about am I enough of an intellect for the position. But the fact that I studied abroad, had some type of work experience, whether it be co-op or just a normal job, and then some clubs and activities, proved to him that I do more than just keep my face buried in a book, and that was really important to him, because it showed that I'm able to interact with people, um, and he was more worried about that than am I qualified GPA wise uh, for the position.
That's great to know. Thank you so much. Is there anything else you'd like to tell students
Yeah,
coming up through the pipeline?
yeah. So whether you're on the fence or not for study abroad, or no matter where you go, I mean, Florence was amazing, but I've had other friends that have studied in other places, and they've absolutely loved every second of it. And it's an awesome experience. And truly, with the way the study abroad office sets it up, if you're worried about it for like monetary reasons, if you do the math for how much credits are at Pitt during the summer, for an extra, I don't even know what it is now. It's not much, because I know credits have gone up. You're able to get room and board in Italy and study over there for a month, and it's a life changing experience.
Thank you so much. We wish you all the best of luck in the
Thank you.
future. That's okay.